Welcome to the Dark Reading News Desk. I'm Terry Sweeney for Dark Reading. We are coming to you from the Google There's No Place Like Chrome event in New York City. And joining me now is Lisa Jarman with McLaren Racing. Lisa, welcome to the Dark Reading News Desk.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
McLaren, of course, is this instantly recognizable name for its both for its success on the racetrack, but there's so much more to the company than just, say, speed and Formula One. Tell us a bit about McLaren as an organization and the philosophy that really guides your approach to technology integration.
I think most people know McLaren as a Formula One team, but of course we're really fundamentally an innovation company. Um, our DNA is built around precision and speed and continuous improvement, and those are areas that really drive us as a team. Technology and data, absolutely the lifeblood of our sport, and that's something that really underpins everything we do. But I think what a lot of people don't see is what happens behind the car. So it's those kind of continuous improvements and the collaboration that really underpins that. AI definitely forms part of that, and it's very much contributing to our strategy on and off track. So the car lives most of its life digitally, so we're able to simulate a lot of things before we even arrive at the racetrack. So we can simulate the kinds of conditions that we'll be expecting at track, but then equally we use AI in other parts of the organisation as well, off track, for things like fan engagement.
And of course, AI lives for new data and consuming all the new data and telemetry that's coming in.
Absolutely. And we have a huge amount of data that we collect at the team, whether it's computational fluid dynamics, so CFD data, or whether it's data coming from trackside. We've got a range of different sources that are feeding together, and AI really helps us to efficiently make good use of that data.
And say a bit about the nature of your tech workforce. I imagine that they're highly itinerant, but maybe there's also a group that maybe is quite stationary and doesn't move around as much. Can you shine some light there?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're quite a lean organisation. We have to be, given the cost cap. We can't sort of have a huge team behind us, but everyone's working very efficiently and productively on their own specific areas. So we're a global organisation. We're operating across 24 different locations through the course of a race season. And actually, one of the challenges there is that we don't own those spaces. So we find that it's very important that we're able to turn up with very consistent, very reliable technology when we do go to those different racetracks around the world.
So you're carrying your network with you, essentially, it sounds like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we'll turn up with a completely empty garage when we arrive at track, and we'll build out the full infrastructure with our own data center that we carry with us to each race.
Oh, okay. Shifting gears slightly, I wonder if you can talk a bit about how McLaren works with its technology partners to deliver performance on track.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always looking for great partners, and we're a high performing sports team, and that's something that we value in our partners and something we look for with partners. And we're really keen to make sure that they're not just a sticker on the car. They're very much integrated into our workflows and our organization, and absolutely contributing to our success on and off track.
Like most companies, McLaren's intellectual property is an incredibly valuable asset. Um, Before we get into how you protect it, I'm wondering if you can just describe to us just the general nature of what that IP consists of.
It's kind of everything end to end, to be honest. We're keen to protect our intellectual property across the whole experience. So from designing the car through to manufacturing and also racing on track. But it's also how we do things in the background. How do we work and operate as a team? So there's lots of different facets to IP, and of course, it's incredibly important to protect that.
Of course. So let's bring it down to where Google comes into this. Talk about the role that the browser plays in McLaren's broader technology strategy, especially when it comes to having to balance productivity, innovation, and of course, security.
What's important to us is things like consistency and reliability. So wherever you are in the world, working for McLaren Racing, we want to make sure that teams have a very consistent experience and they're able to access whatever they need wherever they are. But equally, we want to make sure that in the background that we are completely confident that they're accessing that in a secure way. So it's really important through tools like Chrome and our other technology partners that as we're onboarding those kinds of products, we're going through quite a stringent due diligence process and making sure that those tools are really robust and meet our strict security standards, and also that they fit within our existing technology stack and workflows.
Lisa, some great insights here around both this industry that you're in, but also how you go about protecting the data that's generated and the sort of work and innovations that you all create. Thank you so much for joining us for this Dark Reading News Desk segment.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We've been talking with Lisa Jarman with McLaren Racing. This has been Terry Sweeney for the Dark Reading News Desk. Thanks for joining us for this segment. We'll see you next time.